Previously on the Stars of Huzuz.
There seems to be something like a wolf.
We have to make her not a wolf.
I am Master Shara Calican. The Temple of the Tranquil Soul was ambushed, led by a powerful Johnny.
Are you one of the missing constellations that I've been hearing about?
Ieran showed me a vision of the missing pieces. Kiana was talking about the rest of the pieces.
Ask her where we go next.
Jamal Oasis.
Actually think we should take a rest.
I will have all of you roll for me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Why?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Stars of Huzuz, brought to you by the Troubadourks. Please, if you have not done so already, hop onto our socials, give us that like, give us that follow. There's a lot of great content on there. You can see our faces, you can say hello. We will say hello back, so please check it out in the description below. And now, the party.
I'm Emily Blair, and I play Sir Reginald Wellington III.
I'm Ashley Marie Robillard, and I'm also Selene Nightshade.
My name is Jessie, and I play Charla.
I'm Haas, and I play Beetle.
I am Philippe L'Esperance. I am playing Gilbert Heatherington.
I am Jacob O'Shea, and I play Billowby Fiddlefern.
My name is Tom Lynch, and I play Kailu Yingwye Gwestedir.
And without one ado further, onward to adventure. The party is just laying down for a nice rest, and I asked them to roll a wisdom saving throw.
3.
19.
Also a 19.
An 11 for Kai.
I got an 18.
Oh no.
Billowby.
13.
Charla.
Ben, is this a charm?
Is not a charm.
So does my Nat 1 wisdom count?
You got a nat 1, you said, Charla? Interesting.
Mischievous glint.
Oh boy.
I don't like that.
The wheels are turning.
He smiles menacingly.
I don't like that.
Menacingly.
Smiles, a smiley smile.
Gilbert.
Yes?
Yes! Oh, my stars!
Though you disappeared as a young human boy, you returned and you've not only aged several years, but the very fabric of your being has also changed, and you are now, of course, a Kalashtar. So, since you were found by the cultists a few nights ago, you have had dreamless sleep only. So now as you sleep, you indeed do not fall into a dream, but you do find yourself conscious in your body, and you are in a large, shiny, silver, round room, and the ceilings and floor curve into the outer walls, and you see on either side of you a massive rock crystal. Both are glowing a dull, fiery orange, and they give off a low humming noise, as deep inside there seems to be some motion or undulation stirring in the cloudy orange interior.
Can I do an insight as to see what kind of beings these may be, if they are beings?
Sure, insight?
13.
With a 13, they are indeed mysterious. You don't know who is in which or what is connected to what. You get the feeling that they are trapped and that there's something, and you might even notice there's sort of a ring around each of them that is keeping not only them trapped, but also you safe from interacting with either of them, because they both seem very powerful. And there's some sort of magic that's actually actively protecting you from them interfering with you.
Can I mind link through the crystal?
You can attempt to.
Yeah, is there a roll I should do for that?
I'm so nervous.
I guess technically no, because it's just something you do, right?
What if Gilbert never wakes up?
Can I mind link to the one on the left?
As you attempt to mind link, you almost feel...
Welcome to Mindhead.
What would be that moment of you connecting with someone's consciousness. It's almost as if you hit a physical wall with your mind. As if there's a very strong and impenetrable barrier that does not allow you to communicate.
Sorry.
For those of you in podcast land, Emily just wrote in the chat. I can't even.
Mind condom.
Mind condom.
Brought to you by
Gilbert, well, it's a great mind condom.
Thanks to the sponsor, Trojan.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
This is getting on the cutting room floor.
Gilbert, after this, gets a little freaked out in like the way as a little kid would be when their parent bops them on the head with like a pillow or something. You're just like, whoa, like what? Because he's still a kid at heart. And like any immature adult, he wants to walk up to the crystals and he's gonna like poke it. Like, I touched the butt from Finding Nemo vibes.
He touched the butt.
You'll find that if you try to physically cross that ring around, and you might even notice there's a little bit of writing inscribed on this ring around. What languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Common, Deep Speech, Infernal, and Quarry.
Who is this kid?
Some great languages.
Nerd.
You do not know what this writing says.
Frickin' nerd.
But you feel on your finger that sharp, blunt rather, deflection as if you cannot pass into this, and perhaps it's for the best.
Oh.
One other thing you'll notice as you sort of fail to interact with these things is at the edge of the room, there are 4 doors against the shiny silver curved walls.
Knock, knock. Just kidding, I'm not there.
What's behind door number 1?
Which door are we going for? Who's the lucky guy? We're going to go with middle right. Door number 3.
Door number 3. All right. You open this door.
It's a new car.
And we'll come back to you.
What?
No.
Oh, shit. Damn it! Oh, God, I'm dead. I'm dead.
No.
As he puts his hand on like the shiny silver handle, it to somebody else.
It's a mind mimic. He puts the hand on the shiny silver handle and it eats him.
A mind mimic.
Don't give him any ideas.
Beetle.
Uh-oh. Buckle up, kids. Nothing happens.
You're in trouble.
No, I'm not. I didn't do anything.
This is why we tied you up.
Whoever is either tied to Beetle or in the room, you might notice Beetle does indeed, with a silent shimmer of starlight, disappear from the room. As he disappears, so does the individual tied to him. Billowby will also
It worked!
evaporate into starlight.
You done fucked up, Billowby. You're in
Where?
trouble now.
Oh,
No way.
I do not trust this.
old man is going to die.
In addition, as Kai, you begin your meditation, you will fizzle away into starlight, as will
Shara Kalakan is just like, what the fuck?
both Reggie and Charla as they come.
No.
Is Selene just left?
Oh, Celine's just alone.
Selene like makes everyone hot cocoa and like comes in with a tray and everyone's just gone.
I could just see the scene now. She's like, all right, everybody, and then sees no one's there and just drops the tray.
Exactly.
Big community vibes. Walks into the room, everything's on fire.
Correct.
Where did we go?
Wait, I'm sorry. So Beetle disappeared, Billowby disappeared, Kai disappeared, and then outside, Charla and Reggie also disappear?
We're in the dorms now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in the dorms. Okay.
When they eventually get to sleep, they disappear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or meditation.
Oh.
It is the people who failed to roll a high wisdom save.
Yeah.
That makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, why am I being bullied?
Why am I being brought here?
What did I do?
Anyway, okay, sorry, Ben.
Question.
I was
Okay.
not smart. That is what I did.
Emily has a question.
Yeah, question.
I have several.
I should hope so.
First of all, how dare you?
Okay, 1, rude. 2, are we like conscious? And 3, where did we go? 4, are we conscious on this new plane?
Are we
Or is
dead?
this like an
5
end game situation where we're watching ourselves like turn into starlight going, I don't feel so good.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Motherfucker.
Are we dead? Because if you kill me, I will come back sillier than ever.
Again.
So that's on you.
I don't think you're dead.
Okay.
The rest of the
Think?
questions I hope to answer here.
Okay.
In a moment. If I get a moment.
Wait. Okay.
No rest for the wicked. Ben, tell us.
Beetle.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You are standing on a beach. You feel your toes in the sand.
Oh.
And you feel waves crashing up over your heels, spreading across the sand and reaching towards what seems to be an island. These waves seem to be almost made of starlight, and they seem to be coming from this ocean of not just water, but sort of a deep night sky.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like starlight waves are washing up onto this island, but the water is kind of an infinite pool of just night sky.
That was really cool.
That's so sick, yeah.
I don't know if I trust this yet, though.
Yeah.
You look towards the island, and the first thing you see is a figure. You see this ethereal, watery, elemental woman.
Hi.
Hello again.
Yeah, hey, buddy.
You look more yourself than ever.
Thank you. I got this new rope.
She will smile, and she will reach out her hand and try to take your hand in hers.
I'm not a big water fan.
She'll retract her hand.
No offense, you're lovely, clearly.
It is fine. I know I still appear strange to you.
It's her! No!
At least for now.
No!
But you will know of me soon. As you once knew of me long ago.
I'm not great with faces, so if you'll have to excuse me if I don't remember who you are.
She'll, the smile will kind of leave her face, and she'll say,
If I told you, would you remember?
I mean, I could try. I'm not really, I don't know.
She will, lean in and whisper something in your ear.
Ha, tickles.
Secrets are not fun unless you share with everyone.
The information of that secret is to be revealed at some point.
Secret.
All right, keep your secrets.
Your secret.
I didn't really hear you. I think you actually kind of talked more behind my ear, you know? Sometimes when, like, you don't want to, like, blow someone's eardrum out, so you kind of talk behind them, but then they can't actually hear you.
She will turn to the island, and she will say,
Do you see what you have built?
Oh, what?
You created all of this, and this is just the beginning.
Well, I am amazing. I could do with a little less water, though.
Ah, I see you have brought your friends.
Like, for the first time, Beetle looks around. Question, Ben, like, you said when I was, like, looking down at my feet, are they my feet?
That's a good question.
Like, you know, sometimes how, like, stuff looks different in dreams. Like, they're, like, or is it my cute little goblin toes?
Billowby, Reggie, and Kai.
I'm so scared right now.
Yes.
You find yourself on a beach. Waves of starlight are crashing against your feet.
Where am I?
You see there is an island. Did you say where am I, Charla?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Good, I want you to be scared.
Good.
I want you to be confused at this moment. That crit fail is gonna come up soon.
Oh no.
I have no wisdom. I know nothing. I am nothing.
Of course, the one person who knows who the fuck this bitch isn't here to be like, that's a bad person.
The three whom I just mentioned, you also stand on this watery beach. When you look at the island, it almost seems like you can't quite focus on it, as if it's sort of a memory of a dream. And though you can stand on the shore of this beach, if you try to step too far inland onto the sand, you sort of just find yourself wandering back closer to the ocean, as if whatever part of you is here, though it is present on the beach here, you're not integrated enough to travel further on.
It's like when you get to the edge of the map in a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like you are leaving the area of play, turn around now sort of thing. And you do. But if you try to focus, you see there are figures, multiple figures, sort of wandering around the sand. The only figure you see, however, is standing sort of in the waves along with you, facing the island. And this is a very clear figure, but they are seen to be talking to another figure, which is hard to make out. One of these sort of half-dream, can't tell who it is.
Emily's freaking out.
But you see this individual that seems to be talking to someone else.
Hello? My person?
I told you we went off somewhere.
Where?
I'm going to try and cast any sort of magical spell. I'm going to try and cast Produce Flame real quick, just to even provide us with some light.
Yeah.
Can we see each other, like, in focus, or are we, like, alone?
The three of you can see each other. You are together. You recognize your own forms. And Reggie, as you call out hello, Beetle, you hear this, and you turn. And this form that you see, Reggie, turns to listen to you.
My person.
Yeah, hey, buddy.
Does this person sound like
Beetle?
What
does it sound?
Do we know that this is Beetle, or do we know that this?
You hear the voice of Beetle coming from this thing. It's
my
this
friend.
very much elemental woman. She definitely seems to have very air-like or windy qualities to her, as if perhaps she's some sort of elemental of air descent.
That's the body I'm in?
That's the body you are, the white windy one.
Oh.
You're a fart.
Could I do an investigation check on literally everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody do something. Beetle doesn't know what to do.
Beetle, where the hell are we?
I don't know.
17.
With a 17, you feel like you've come here probably because whatever form Beetle has taken, this seems to be where Beetle has traveled in his sleep. You, perhaps because you're just near him, it's unclear, have come as well. You see, like I said, these kind of figures up on the beach. You don't know who they are, but there's something within you that tells you are trying to find out.
Can I make a nature check to see if I can identify if we're still on our plane of existence or, if we are somewhere entirely foreign?
Sure, I like that.
20, dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you look out into this ocean of night, and you believe that you are somewhere in the astral realm. Perhaps there was a tear in this astral realm that formed this island that seems to actually have manifested from the plane of dreams. You don't know a whole lot about Dendar, Billowby, but based on some things you heard from Calican earlier, and just looking around this island, you see that it almost looks as if the island was formed by one large occurrence of force that seemed to revolve around this area. So you believe that perhaps that there was something that traveled through the astral realm that somehow tore or opened this plane of dreams island that now sort of floats here isolated in this sea of night.
Holy shit balls.
Holy forking shirt balls, guys.
This is the bad place.
So there are other people wandering the beach as well? Can I roll insight to see what their demeanor is? Do they look like they're sleeping, or do they look like they're in panic because they're in a different place, or do they look at peace?
Good question.
Somnambulous, even.
Mm-hmm.
A natural 20.
Thank fucking God.
Okay, natural 20. You have a feeling that whoever is here was brought here somehow. Folks who you are looking for might be present on this island.
Oh shit.
You can't quite, like I said, make out faces, but with this, you just trying to reach both physically and mentally out to whoever is on this island, you feel the presence of Jamila's other granddaughter, Lilith, is definitely present on this island. Perhaps even some others you once knew. I'm trying to think who Kai knows. With a nat 20, who you're really searching for, you don't feel like they're here. You don't feel like Grick is wandering around this beach.
But Lilith might be.
That's right.
I start fading in and out and just saying Lilith's name to the individuals and see if I get a reaction from any of them.
Bless you.
Save the baby.
It's almost as if wherever they are, they're sort of looking at glittering shadows of people that are you. They are kind of seeing you in a dream form, just like you are seeing them in a dream form. So they can't hear you. They don't know who you are.
Damn it.
They're not rolling nat 20s, so they're not able to connect with you in the way that you are sort of able to tap into whoever they might be.
Even when I touch them or reach out and
Yeah, they're not close enough enough for you to get physical with. And since you're just sort of trapped on just where the starlight can reach as it washes up, it's almost like you can follow a wave up to where the starlight reaches. And then as it retracts back, you can't really go any further than that.
Can I look to where Beetle and this other, like the voice from who said...
Yeah, you definitely see this wind elemental that sounds like Beetle turning and speaking to Reggie.
But they don't see the water elemental.
You see another sort of abstract, who could that be, dream form individual.
Got it.
So, can we clearly see one another? Like, can Billowby clearly perceive Kai and Reggie?
Yes. And whatever form Beetle is in right now.
The air elemental thing. Okay. And the rest of everyone else is kind of in this wishy-washy, timey-wimey dream state.
Yes.
I'm not.
You all look really freaked out. What's going on?
I have a very sinking feeling that Lilith is here.
Oh.
Beetle, how often have you come here?
I don't really remember. This is the first time I've ever sort of, been here for it, if that makes sense. How many times have I been here, friendo?
More and more recently.
I guess more and more recently, according to my friend.
According to who?
Yeah, who are you talking to? What is their name?
Who's your friend, Beetle?
Well, every time she tells me her name, I guess I forget, and now she's a little upset about it, so I guess it's a secret.
You could share that she did whisper that her name is at least Satara. That's the name that she would share with you.
She's, Satara?
And with that, Kai just immediately is wake up. Wake up. I need to wake up. I need to wake up. And then I'm just trying to hit myself out and try to nudge myself out of the dream. And then I see the water and how I can't escape the water, really. So I kind of do a little test and I kind of reach down into the water and then I try to splash my face with it.
Okay. How about you make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no.
It's experimentation, guys.
We're in the River Lethe, and you immediately forget everything.
Yeah, the Lethe, exactly. The water.
No, you're in the River Eugene Levy. And then you immediately...
That's not a write-off.
12?
With a 12, you are, you're not able to force yourself awake right away, but you do feel like if you were to just sort of focus on not being drawn into the island, you don't feel like you will be trapped here, but you might have to continue to rest here for the duration of your meditation.
Your princeliness, what are you doing?
My lord, what
We're watching him freak the ever-loving shit out and just what the hell are you doing, boy?
What is happening? My lord, this seems your domain. What is,
Reggie, you know who Shatara is.
Yes.
Who might that be?
Beetle.
Yeah.
You, of course, can see Satara.
Yeah.
In addition, you can also make out
With Satara.
With Satara.
not only your friends, you can also make out with her. You can also not only see these friends who've traveled with you in their true form, but you see the others who are wandering on the beach in their true form as well.
Oh, does Beetle remember who Lilith is?
Can you roll for me a history?
Wait.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
No. Oh god, here we go again. Does Beetle remember anything?
Anything. No, absolutely not.
Short-term memory, but long-term memory is great.
13.
You don't see Lilith. You see some other, you see some priests who are walking around in robes that looked a lot like the robes you found in the Temple of the Tranquil Soul. Remember, Shara Kalakan told you that Satara took all of the brothers into the portal. So you see a lot of folks who are associated with the temple. You also might recognize this. I'm trying to think if you met her. With a 13, we'll say no. But you did meet once this great Goliath captain seafarer whose name is Captain Yanduza.
Yeah, I remember her.
Captain Yanduza is here as well, and if you remember, there was a time at the culmination of Book 1 where you asked Captain Yanduza and the 3 Spider children.
What did we send them to do?
We sent them to go to the temple to go try and get help from Master Kalkan.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Satara will say to you, Beetle,
Are you ready to come home?
I don't know. Where's home?
You are looking at it.
Oh, I don't know. I think it could use a little bit more, maybe like a barbecue pit and a nice place to sort of lounge, like a little hammock or something.
A hammock and a barbecue pit, of course.
Oh, God. Blech.
But what does that mean? Like, what's going on, buddy? What is this?
That's what we're trying to figure out, Beetle. Because we're hearing all of Beetle's side of this conversation.
Yeah, hang on.
You will find out soon.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's a little ominous, I think. Any hints?
If I told you, you would not remember.
Ah, well, Lovlitz.
Yeah.
You know what they say.
She will turn and start heading up into the island and say,
See you soon.
I guess so. All right. Well, nice chatting.
Until next time, my love.
Okay. I guess that's a thing.
As she disappears, the long rest will begin to come to an end for all of those who are present here on this island. However, meanwhile, I'll say,
Madison's mad as a hatter. Sorry.
Jesse looks so enthused in this moment.
Jesse!
I don't know what I did to deserve this punishment.
Selene, you are climbing. You are leaping effortlessly like one can in a dream, from window ledge to balcony to granite stoop.
Oh, I love that shit.
Yeah.
And you are sneaking up the alley of the beehive.
No, you ain't. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm getting a fucking drink.
You're sneaking up late at night to the rooftops of the Pilgrims district of Huzuz. As you're doing this, you hear a familiar voice behind you say, "Hey, wait up!" And you turn, and it is a young Lilith who is struggling more than you to make her way. And often in a dream, you can almost feel a rush of fear come on before something bad happens. And that's the feeling that comes over you as Lilith's footing slips and she falls backwards. And make for me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck, catch her.
Can I...
It's like Spider-Man.
Can I argue that I'm doing it with pizzazz? Like, can I do a little flippy flip and make this acrobatics?
Whoa, deja vu.
Sure. If you can describe it to me, then yeah.
Absolutely, I can. Because my little sisters took gymnastics, and I used to go to their practices. So let's say it would be like a... I guess I should roll before I say what it would try to be.
Yeah, you can roll. You can roll and then describe it.
Okay. What even... Oh, okay, thank fuck. All right, okay. Okay, I got an 11.
What a journey. What a journey that was for all of us.
Wow.
With an 11, you unfortunately are not able to reach out and grab her. She falls down the alleyway.
Oh.
And as she falls, Gilbert.
Gilbert shows up in your dream. It's like SpongeBob, the SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob goes into everybody's dreams. That's just what I'm picturing. Like, Gilbert's just popping in and out, like, for 1 second.
Gilbert, who chose door number 3.
Oh, no!
As you open this third door, it's almost as if as soon as you open it, you find yourself on the rooftops of Huzuz, a city you are familiar with. But you see that just in front of you there is an alleyway, and you see your new friend, Selene, reaching down and failing to grab the hand of her sister.
What the fuck? It is SpongeBob!
You both see Lilith fall, but she does not hit the ground. She is caught by a spider web. She does not scream. She does not react. Her eyes are closed as if she is asleep, safe in this spider's net which stretches out all around her. And suddenly, to you, Selene, certainly familiar shadowy tendrils seem to make their way in and form spiders as they close in on your sister.
Oh! Selene would definitely, upon seeing that, scream, "Lil!" and then just jump onto the web if possible. Basically just trying to jump on top of her sister. No reasoning, no thought whatsoever.
The anxiety of it all.
I did roll a straight dex, and that one was only a 13.
You just basically fall, and just as you reach her, the long rest comes to an end for you and for Gilbert.
Oh, what
God.
a nightmare. What a literal
Jesus.
nightmare.
Oh, it's just harsh, man.
I feel like that's the classic Selene, like, retches halfway up, drenched in sweat.
Hits her head on the beam of the ceiling because you were in the top bunk.
or hits it on the statue of Eliestre.
Oh, yeah, exactly. There you go.
Charla.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Here we go.
What can I do for you?
You are alone
Oh, great. Hey, Jesus.
on what I wouldn't even describe as a small island. It's more like a large, isolated rock floating in an ocean of watery black starlight. You can see off a ways there is a larger actual island not too far from where you are. But before you get much of a chance to take in that or your surroundings, you see a huge wave of astral water making its way towards your small little rock.
No.
Oh, God.
Rough, my guy.
And
Oh, Charla.
down upon the rock, it probably drenches you, slams this water, and you see not only this very familiar blue elemental woman, but you also see with her some of her friends that look a little bit different, as they are sort of made of not just water, but of sort of an astral energy in their hand form. And they will all surround you, and Satara will speak.
You have been following me again, young friend.
Not on purpose. And not my idea.
Those you travel with, they are up to trouble once again. You will tell me what they are doing.
I can honestly say that I have no idea.
I was outside the entire
You
time.
deliberately
Outside
stood
The entire
Not wrong.
not a very good spy.
Wait, you're telling me they fought some of your friends? I never saw any of that.
Oh, you got in a fight? That sucks. I'm so sorry.
News to me.
Plausible deniability is Charla's MO.
roll a persuasion.
Okay. 21?
Hey.
Satara will, sort of look down her watery nose at you. 21. A good persuasion.
A good persuasion.
I am not wise, but I am persuasive.
She will squint her eyes and say,
Have your friends collected any of the pieces of the orrery of the Wanderer?
What? I don't know what that is.
Do they intend to pursue me?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Thank God Charla wasn't.
she loses her patience very quickly as she kind of realizes this is true.
Thank God.
Picked the wrong person to snatch out of
Jesse,
bed.
God bless you.
She will say, what has happened? She's losing her patience a little bit here.
Same.
What has happened to the Cragmaw monk? Where is Grick?
Oh, also a great question. I don't know that either.
Actually, we're looking for him. So if you know,
if you've seen him, you can let me know.
Let us know.
Satara looks frustrated and a little bit defeated. And
Serves her right.
she's
just like, oh, okay.
and her star water hands will, of course, scoop you up, forcing you into that sort of suspension within them. And she'll step closer to your face and say,
Before that, though, they were just sort of twiddling. Came together and just twiddling their thumbs because they're like, this isn't going very well.
They were thumb wrestling each other.
Yeah, like, ugh.
has a hand scratch its own head in an awkward way. She'll get very close to your face, Charla, and say,
The next time I call upon you, you will have answers for me, if you wish to see your family again.
and she will instruct her hands to throw you into the ocean of night.
What?
Rather violently as you wake from your long rest.
How many times does Charla skip across the water?
The hand will roll a sleight of hand to see how many times Charla's body skips across the water.
All right.
Nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Yo, it's a new record.
You skip all the way through out of the dream realm, through the astral plane,
The hands come together and just do the like, hooray, huzzah.
and just keep skipping into the water of the mortal realm where your body will awake. Well rested.
So well rested.
Somehow.
With not a clue. Not a single clue. I drink and I know nothing. That is who I am. Very good.
Oh God.
The sunlight comes in the skylight windows of the temple as now it is early morning, and you have all completed a long rest.
Thank fuck.
New spells. Whoop, whoop.
Ah, wow. Another dreamless sleep.
Do we remember what our dream was?
Good question. Everyone remembers their dream rather clearly, except for Beetle.
Charla.
Except
No.
for Beetle.
Beetle.
Beetle, you remember only threads, only the feeling of sand in your toes,
Oh, I love it.
the wind blowing.
You guys, I think we gotta go to the desert. I've got a thing for sand now.
Let's go get high in the desert. Let's do it.
Oh.
I had the strangest dream, and you were there, and you were there too.
But I wasn't there.
That's so good. That's so beautiful.
All right, now which of you wee fuckers thought I was crazy for tying myself to Beetle?
Well, apparently you didn't need to tie yourself to Beetle to go to that same place.
That's true. That's true.
Sorry, where did you go?
Yes, because I was there as well.
Yep, same. So was I.
And this is very bad.
Yes, Selene, you weren't quite there, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we took a trip to the astral plane.
Oh, you guys are kooky.
Who did? You did? I didn't go anywhere.
Yes, it was the dream plane.
Insight.
Selene woke up ready for fucking violence today. She's like, God fucking damn it.
She's not in the best mood right now.
Nice.
I got a 19
Fuck.
to see if Charla was lying.
We'll do a deception.
I need to do a deception. Hang on.
Yeah, you gotta roll.
Don't say that out loud.
One sec, I just have to do a deception.
Wait.
I need to do a deception.
I just have to do a deception. Okay, let me get into the mind space.
Ooh.
Wow, she got in the right space.
26!
Oh my God.
I gotta do a deception, and boy, did I.
Boy, howdy.
I believe the hell out of you.
I don't know
That
anything.
was good.
I just
Yeah.
a baby.
I'm resolved to trust everything Charla says from now on.
You have
Oh
a
my
plus
God.
6.
I'm just a baby. Yeah, maybe the small people didn't get invited to the tall people party.
Yeah, that's right.
Beetle, you were in my dream too.
You were in all our dreams, Beetle.
Oh, don't make me blush.
So you were in the astral plane?
Beetle, you were there. Do you not remember?
I mean, did it look like me?
It sounded like you.
Well, sometimes you can have dreams and, people's faces will look different and their voices will look...
You were completely changed. You were a wind elemental.
Beetle, you told us you were talking to the Johnny.
All right, that sounds cool. That sounds like a cool dream. I don't know what you guys want me to do about it.
Yeah, you were talking to, what's-her-face? My lord?
See, you can't remember her name either.
Oh, that's because I'm terrible at names, and I didn't write it down in my book.
Kai gets up and he says, what we're looking at here is a second Isle of Razine. Except this time it's in the astral plane.
Does Shara Kalakan hear any of this and want to give her insight
Yeah.
as she's fixing the portal?
What was the first Isle of Razim exactly?
The first Isle of Razine was a prison camp, basically,
Fuck.
within the realm of water.
Oh, shit.
And now that they've moved on to the astral plane, Beetle, you may not remember anything, but from
I usually don't.
He's just like chewing on his foot.
Selene, when we were in the dream space, I had a strong feeling that your sister was there as well. I didn't see her physical appearance, I didn't see her physical form or her mortal form, but it was just something that was pulling on me that she was on that island, that beach.
Were perhaps others there as well?
And if the Johnny is making another prison realm, that would make sense if she was the one who was put through the portal.
Correct.
Selene is going to be very quiet, and then she's going to turn to Beetle and say, the next time you go to sleep, I'm tying myself to you.
Well, let's get more rope. Let's all just make a big old weird chain.
A Beetle dream raft.
I mean, it certainly worked well enough.
I appreciate you telling me.
My lord, were there other people there? I was too busy, confused. Were there other people there?
I couldn't see.
We still haven't met so many people too, so Billowby's just like still this very much outsider being like, sure, I don't know the head from the ass for most of these people.
There are so many names, you guys.
Yeah.
To be fair, I've met most of these people, and I do not remember them.
Thank the gods.
Gotta take your notes, folks.
You take my notes.
And I wasn't here for any of these dreams. Did I miss the party?
Can I do an insight on Gil?
Sure.
Can I do an insight on Tom's notes? Hey, nat 20 for insight.
Oh, shit.
Way to go, Reg.
The nat 20s.
What's
today.
everybody
The
rolling
gods
these
are
nat
kind.
20s? Come on, y'all.
All right, Philippe.
Okay, Phil.
So I guess you would have to roll a deception.
Yeah, I would.
You
You're
were
right.
lying. We caught you in a lie.
Yeah.
Do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Gil's all anxious about seeing two giant smoldering crystals in his brain with black speech that he doesn't know about.
Yeah, I would be too.
That was a flat 17.
Suck it.
Yeah, clearly something happened to you in your sleep as well that you're not sharing.
Okay, well, Gil, clearly something happened in your sleep that you are not sharing, so since we are all having dream talk, let's hear your dream. What happened last night, good sir?
And just while we're at it, Selene, did you have any weird dreams last night too?
Yeah.
I would really rather not talk about what happened in my dreams last night. All I know is that I think it was a nightmare.
I'll take that as a yes.
But you had dreams.
Yeah.
So something happened.
I had a nightmare about Lilith,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and there was web imagery involved. I don't know if that was genuinely because there's some lull thing tied in. Obviously, there's some kind of lull overlap. We found the shield the other day, but I don't know how much of that was actually because of that or how much of that was because I'm just sensitive to it, because I really was only focused on my sister in that situation.
Where did you see the spider web thing?
It caught her.
Okay.
Yes, Gil?
Yes, Gilbert?
In my dream, I was in a weird silver room, and there were two big floating, smoldering crystals with black circles around them with writing on it.
Huh.
That's another thing for another day. We'll get there. I have to unpack that first.
Okay.
But I went through a door, and after I went through the door, it brought me to I was on the roofs of the city of Huzuz, and I saw you midair trying to catch your sister, and there were spider webs and spidery things.
Yeah, I think you may have dipped into my consciousness, which seems to be something that you want to do. That's fine.
Sorry about that.
I respect.
Unintentional.
With the writing, though, would you remember it well enough to try and write it down here?
Can I do a check on that, Ben?
A history, maybe.
History, great. Ben, that's a dirty 20.
You could probably describe the shapes of the letters, an alphabet you don't recognize, enough to that if anyone knew primordial, they would know that it was written in primordial. But you don't remember what it looked like enough to actually remember the words or anything.
Is primordial branched off of elemental?
The language that Kai knows is in fact primordial.
Selene is also shocked at our verbaciousness, given that we just woke up. Is going to dip and make coffee in the kitchen while you do that.
Billowby's gonna join her.
Let's roll to see if there's actually coffee that you could make. You've raided the kitchen pretty well.
Thank you.
Let's say we at least have hibiscus teas.
I was gonna say.
That's true. You do have tea.
Please give us coffee.
Selene will cry.
Please give us coffee.
We don't ask for much, but we just want coffee.
So Asglin will come back in the front door and say,
I have returned with coffee.
Praise Aslan!
Thank you, my lady.
with 2 4-pack trays of everyone's coffee order.
Oh my god.
Queen!
This is the best day of my life.
I think I have fallen in love.
Who had the mocha half-calf?
Oh my god.
That was me.
That tracks.
Yeah, that checks.
Indeed, Asglin has been trying to keep busy. As you all slept, she was in her demi-human, demigod, half-goddess form, trying to do some productive work. Let's roll to see how the work on the portal has been going for her. Ooh, she rolled rather well.
Okay.
Not so fast, eager McBeaver.
She'll say, I have begun to study closely what happened to the portal. I have not repaired it yet. The magic that was used to destroy it was indeed quite powerful. It seems as if the spellcaster summoned thousands of tiny spiders that just tore it apart at its very essence and wove into the magical fabrics of this portal and undid them all strand by strand. I have at least diagnosed the issue. I will continue to work on this, but it will take more time to actually repair this portal.
It sounds like tedious work, my lady. Is there anything else that we can do to assist you in this?
What you can do is gather your strength, whatever resources you need, and make your way to the high desert to pursue Satara and those that aid her.
Oh yeah, apparently these guys saw her in a dream. Kooky stuff.
Yeah, speaking of the Johnny,
What do you mean?
we might have taken a trip over to the astral plane last night, and I don't mean in a metaphysical sense, I mean quite literally. It was our physical forms in the astral plane, and Beetle said he was speaking to Satara.
How is this possible?
I don't remember any of that, but
Now, you know you don't remember it, but this is what you said while we were there.
Yeah, it was a dream plane, milady.
Interesting. And you saw Satara there?
Ah.
She has built an island in the middle of the astral plane.
Yeah.
An island of water mixed with the sky.
I see. Perhaps this is where she has been escorting the prisoners that she has taken under her spell.
Yes.
That seems to be the case.
Lord Kai has yes, that's true. That's what happened. I can't form words. I haven't had my, peppermint mocha this morning, so 1 second.
The nobles with their mochas.
It is rather delicious.
Yes.
A little treat, isn't it, my lord?
It's sweet. And it's like, if too much caffeine, it's just like, I get very jittery.
This perfect balance.
Totally. Absolutely, Selene sipping the red eye.
Absolutely. You need something sweet in the morning, and Beetle is just shoveling coffee grounds into his mouth.
George of the Jungle style.
Exactly. Oh my god. Jabba, 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 jabba,
Two of
jabba,
the
jabba,
orders
jabba,
were
jabba.
actually just coffee
That's a
grounds.
great fucking pull. Well done, Emily. One of the best movies ever.
Thank
Brendan
you.
Fraser.
I
What a
100%
king.
agree. Anyway.
Have you ever seen George of the Jungle, my lady? It's fantastic.
Hey, I'll roll for it. Yes, I prefer the Mummy, but Brendan Fraser at his prime.
My favorite's actually Dudley Do-Right, but...
What are we doing?
Sorry, we got off track a little bit.
In the dream, you had said that there were tendrils. Did they remind me of, the shadow person, or did they seem like a different thing?
They reminded you, certainly,
Our friend, the Shadow Bitch.
The shadow.
of our friend, the Shadow Bitch, yes. It was a dream. You don't know how much of it was, real or someone, I don't even think you saw Gilbert, right? You were so
No.
focused on your sister that
Damn it, that would be so funny.
all you know that it was a very intense dream. But things are clearly going wonky with dreams around you, so it's kind of unclear whether
I didn't
it was...
even have a dream.
We 100% believe you.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you escaped unscathed.
There is no shadow of doubt.
You are incredibly trustworthy.
You're damn right.
Celine, does your goddess have anything to do with dreams or anything of the sort?
What's her deal?
Her realm is more in the realm of, beauty, song, dance, freedom, moonlight, swordwork, and hunting.
Well, shit. Damn, what a resume.
I know.
Special skills include...
She's very cool.
It's like when you go to a restaurant and they do Japanese and also chili, and you're like, you can't be good at all of them. Pick a lane.
And then they are.
She has to do with dreams in that her ultimate dream is to see the drow reunited with the larger world and to stop the subjugation perpetuated by Loth, but that's more of a
Abstract
dream than the realm of
More
dreams.
like the social construct of, a hope for the future.
Yeah.
This is why I left talking to humanoid folk a while ago. It all gets too complicated, takes a long drag on his pipe, and just walks away for a moment.
Okay, well, you asked, to be fair.
That I did.
Can I take a roll on the primordial that I got from Gilbert?
Sure. Arcana or history, perhaps?
Ugh, it's an 11.
Yeah, all you know is that it was probably primordial or one of these 4 sub-languages. Part of that is just Gilbert doesn't know the language and he's just doing his best to try to describe it, so you don't have enough information.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, let's blame Gilbert.
Primordial is still a new language to me.
Can I explain what these crystals look like to Aslan?
Yeah, Asglin. Aslan is someone else.
Aslan.
Lion.
Where is
Do
Aslan?
not quote the magics to me, which I was there when they were written.
it was written.
Yeah, motherfucker.
No, but Asglin.
So what are you saying, Gilbert?
In my dream, I woke up and I was in this large silver room, and there were these 2 massive, volcanic-looking, glowing gems surrounded by black circles, which now we found out is primordial. And it felt like there was something inside of those gems. I tried to mind link with it, and it just felt like I hit a wall. And I tried to touch it, and the same thing. I can't connect with it, so I don't know what it is.
I wonder if that's your ring.
Yeah.
Asglin will reach out her 2 hands and say, "May I?"
Sure.
She rolls much better this time. A 22. She will look at the 2 of them, and she will also look at your necklace. And she will say,
I definitely believe that one of my sisters is present in one of these.
What the fuck?
When you came to this mortal plane, where were you?
I was in the hollow of a tree, and then I opened a box, and then poof, I was on the outskirts of Huzuz, near the Huzuz army camp, but also the camp for the cultists.
Gilbert, what did this box look like?
It was a wooden box.
It was just a wooden box.
Plain wooden box.
And you opened it and...
It did have a symbol that you did not roll well on.
That was one of your nat ones.
Oh.
Pretty nondescript wooden box. It had wood on it. It was wood. It was old.
It is possible. If you were in the area where the Akabar cultists were summoning various entities through that portal, perhaps the sister of mine to whom they were praying, my vain sister Alagertha.
Oh boy.
Are you saying that Alagertha is in one of these bracers?
I do not know for sure, but if that is where you came to be on this plane,
so
and
did
my
they...
sisters...
So, sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's fine.
And she'll look actually at the one around your neck as well. She'll say,
Whoever placed these on you, they were trying to protect you. And I believe this one around your neck in particular is meant to serve as a barrier from these other two around your wrists.
Gilbert, if you don't mind, I would like to give your tattoo on your face a closer look. Maybe I can help you search for something or tell something or...
Yes, but what have you do you have coffee breath? Have you had coffee yet?
Oh my god.
I've had one sip of my mocha.
Okay, fine. Mocha's cool.
And it is peppermint, so...
Okay, fine. Yeah, fine.
So
fine.
So it smells chocolatey and I brushed my teeth.
Get over here, pretty boy.
So I take a look. Can I make investigation or arcana to see if it's magical?
investigation or arcana?
I'm rolling so low, but 15.
You know that this was created by a spell, magic missile, in fact, to very accurately imprint this image. Okay. The tattoo itself does not have magical properties. It's just the brand of a cultist. Reggie, perhaps you've seen on the battlefront others that are branded in such a way or similar ways. It's just kind of the mark of Servant of Dendar.
Quick question. Since we're probably going to have to go out and find all of these pieces of the Ori of the Wanderer, didn't one of y'all mention that one of the signatories was Gilbert's mother and something about that? Maybe we should let the goddess know.
Yeah, could you tell us more about the names here? Can we show the book to the goddess we have currently?
Sure.
My name is Asglin, by the way. What's your name?
Selene. Sorry, it's been a long day.
No, there's a lot of people here. That's fine.
Cheers.
I'm Beetle.
Aye, he can remember that.
Let me look at these names here. Professor Zobeda. She's the one who brought to me the dimensional loop. I believe she is the one who oversaw the distribution of these objects. It was part of her work and her research to make sure that they were dispersed so that they could not be easily assembled. I do not know Miranda Heatherington. I do not know Nadia Fadela. Najib I have not met, but I have been in correspondence with. He oversees the House of the Lion in the Jamal Oasis in the high desert.
But wait, if the professor had the loop the first time, shouldn't we go to them to see who has what parts?
Professor Zobeda unfortunately perished slightly over 7 months ago.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
In a firestorm caused by the cultists' midnight rituals.
It was tragic.
Yeah, that was a bad day.
Poof! Gone.
Wow.
Well, I guess we should get to it. Adventures awaiting. Really nice to meet you.
I know you all have many resources of your own. I have, while you slept, checked in with someone who perhaps could be of service to you. It is a refugee of the Isle of Razine who came to me shortly after the refugees washed up on shore. An interesting character who did not want to take refuge here in the temple, but preferred to live in solitude, and I offered to them the cavern that exists beneath the temple here. It combines with the underwater passageways that meet up with the river and the waterfall. They decided that was where they wanted to dwell for the time being, but they are experienced water travelers, to say the least. They may be able to assist you in bringing you to the high desert. They do not always provide assistance for free. If you perhaps have something you could offer them, but that might be an easy solution for you for traversing the Souk Bay.
Well, how do we get down there? The only way we saw down was that hole in the kitchen, and I don't think many of us want to jump down that.
Asklin will say, you could attempt to traverse down that, our drainage system, which you have witnessed.
Oh!
That does indeed lead to those underground waters. Otherwise, you could try to traverse down the side of the cliffs into the waterfall. There is a mouth opening that meets up with part of the waterfall.
I was going to say, is there a path of which we can take, or do we have to climb down and figure ourselves out there?
Both would require perhaps some climbing.
I vote toilet.
Sewer trip.
I was almost yeeted down this cistern. I don't know if I want to make acquaintance with it again.
I mean, it would have saved us some time. You would have found this person earlier.
I do not like dirty tunnels. I will take the cliffside path.
Oh, all right. But next time we take the sewers.
We can split the party if we really wanted.
No.
There is also something that I wish to discuss, and Kai reaches into his sack and pulls out the Wheel of Stars and puts it on the table. What does this do?
Specifically, have you not attuned to it?
Have I attuned to it?
Have you attuned to it?
No, I haven't.
Clearly
attuned to
not. I'm going to say that's a no.
it. I haven't attuned to it yet.
That would be my recommendation. The parts themselves, though they do tend to have a desire to meet up with each other, attuning to one individually should not cause any inherent harm. In fact, if anything, it might provide additional tools for you. I don't know offhand.
This is something that I should have thought about when we took a long rest.
Next time, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, attunement takes only an hour, so perhaps if you are crossing the bay, that would take several hours. You could do it at that time.
This is a planner. This lady knows how to plan a trip.
Yeah. I already have my itinerary.
If I were in the stars, I'd be doing even more for you, so I do what I can.
Oh, well, thank you.
Do we have enough supplies to take the trip now, or do we have to head back to the city before we can head out across the bay?
How do our rations look?
I'm ready. I mean, we've only been gone like a day.
Yeah.
Kai is going to write a letter to the High Caliph back in Huzuz to update and report and next destination.
If you had messages you wanted to share with those only you trust of your whereabouts, I could make sure that they reach Huzuz.
We should tell Grandma. Jamila.
I agree. She seems trustworthy enough.
I grab paper and ink from the library and start writing out my official letter, and then I give it to Selene to write a letter to her grandma, and I give it to who else wants to sign anything away to trusted loved
I'm
ones.
going to include in the missive to my grandmother where I think Lilith is.
Hey, Kai, who are you sending it to again?
High Caliph office.
And we trust these people?
It's who I report to.
That's not what I asked. Do we trust these people?
I'm starting to like you a little bit more, Billowby.
Maybe just be like vague. Be coy about it. You know, you don't have to like give it all away right at once. You know, you can kind of like
Play a little hard to get.
Yeah, exactly. That's you understand. You get it.
Kai is just like
I'm just like, what?
Is like, what are you talking about? This is my job. I literally have to do my job.
This is my range of command. I'm sorry. This is part of the work that I'm doing.
But how much do they have to know?
I'm sure they're really nice. You know, I'm sure you got a really nice boss. Good holiday parties, you know.
Retirement, benefit.
How well do I know the High Caliph, Ben?
How about we'll start with her history?
Okay.
We do a little flashback to like first day Kai at the office.
Backstory.
How's it going, sport?
We're all about synergy here.
It's not very good. That's a 10.
I'd say even with a 10, you're royalty, you know? So you probably got a proper welcome, at least initially. So you've met the High Caliph. Could you retroactively insight? That's probably difficult, but you didn't feel anything like ominous or, you know, not trustworthy from him right away. But you also, with a 10, certainly don't work that closely with him. You, like you said, report to him. You're often in the library, you know, you're not really like operating in his building. So you don't have a close relationship.
I don't have a close relationship, or that close of a relationship with the High Caliph. But in the end, it's my duty. The High Caliph, I believe, wants to protect his town. And if anyone were to discover of what we learn, or anyone else of that matter, other than the Water Genasi, then it could be potentially disastrous.
All right, then. Just don't forget what the goddess told us.
Yes.
She said a lot of stuff. Can you be more specific?
I think the part about being careful who we tell.
Beetle, I already know that you're not going to remember any of it, so that's a lost cause.
Oh, you know me so well, buddy.
Can I sign loved Gilbert at the end of the letter?
To the Caliph?
Yeah, just sneak it on there when you're not looking. Can I like do like a perception or something?
You're gonna try and sleight of hand it?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Jeez.
This is gonna go so poorly.
Oh my god.
You know, it might work in your favor. I'm rolling pretty low.
That was a 10.
Okay.
Oh, this kid.
And I'm rolling for perception, right? To see if I...
Yeah.
Oh no.
What was it?
Your boss is gonna be real confused.
6.
Love Gilbert.
Amazing.
And the I in Gilbert is dotted with a heart.
Gilbert has the handwriting of a 10-year-old still, you know? So
Oh, yeah.
it's just like, after your beautifully composed letter at the very bottom.
And green crayon specifically.
Oh my god. Oh.
We have crayons here?
I found one.
Took some wax from a candle and melted it with some dye from a pen.
Gilbert's crafty like that.
Amazing.
That is such a teenager thing to do in bed, just like being moody and like just burning a fucking wax can and then just like adding some weird shit into it.
Making a crayon.
Oh, lovely. All right. Well, I've been inside too long. Let's go stretch our legs and climb a mountain.
I think that's what we're off to.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Well, Wolf Lady, good luck getting back into the sky. Hope to see you again someday,
Thank you.
but like as a star.
Good luck.
All right. Thanks.
We need it.
Thank you.
We'll miss you.
Good luck, my lady. And he does a very elaborate bow.
Like a whole dance routine.
Kai also bows. Thank you for your help, goddess.
I try to do like a little fist bump.
Thank you.
I walk up and say, we didn't officially meet, but thanks, I guess.
Oh, hello. Who are you? You were not in the room when I was describing everything.
She's cool. She turns into a bush.
But we've got a long walk. I'm sure they'll fill me in.
She was indeed not in the room where it happened.
Don't worry about it.
Selene is gonna say it's an honor to meet a goddess who, especially one whom the one I follow holds in high esteem. I thank you for your help. And Charla, yeah, I got you.
Thank you. Thank you.
May you find your spot in the sky soon.
I appreciate that. I will look down upon you and do what I can as soon as I reach the stars.
I feel like a lot of people look down on Billowby.
Cool. We're making really cool friends all over the place.
We are, aren't we?
Everybody looks down on Philippe.
Why? Because you're short?
What's your friend's name? In the mountain hole. Did you say their name? Do they have a name?
I never knew a name for this individual.
Oh, lovely. All right. Well, great. Anonymity is really popular these days.
Indeed. Shall we?
Yeah, onward.
Let's go.
Andiamo.
To adventure!
Yeah, buddy. I love when he says that.
What the shiny guy said.
Thank you so much for joining us for yet another episode of The Stars of Huzuz, brought to you by the Troubadours. Jump on down to that description, click that Instagram, click that Discord, get on and say hello, and we'll see you next time on the adventure.